In exactly 7 days, the Executive Governor of Ebonyi State, His Excellency Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru, will have completed 2 years in office. As citizens, observers, and lovers of good governance, it is important that we take a closer look at the achievements, challenges, and key lessons from the midterm journey of the Nwifuru administration. This is not just a political review. It's a civic responsibility to appraise a government through the lens of real impact, not propaganda. This is Ebonyi People TV, and we are bringing this to you because you matter. Stick with us.
With a great sense of responsibility and gratitude to God Almighty, and I stand before you today to officially flag off the health activation program in readiness for the top revolving fund, and to commence the distribution of essential medical equipment to our general hospitals across the 13 local government area of Agri State Ebonyi. This event is not just a ceremony. It is a declaration of our decision's commitment to raising the healthcare system of Agri State. This initiative will guarantee the continuous availability of essential drugs in all our own general hospitals.
Let's begin with the man himself. Governor Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru is seen by many as a leader who is not excessively greedy, a rare trait in modern Nigerian politics. He is known to be passionate, firm, and perhaps overly considerate. In fact, critics say his desire to please everyone might be his biggest weakness, as he often avoids disciplining poorly performing appointees in a bid to maintain peace. Yet, many admire his humanity, his strength of will, and his visionary plan anchored on what he calls the People's Charter of Needs. So, what has changed under Governor Nwifuru's leadership?
I do distinguished ladies and gentlemen, by the power conferred on me by the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and by the law made by Ebonyi State House of Assembly, Law number 004 of 2025, creationed Ebonyi State from an Alioma Peace Park, creation of from Ekeligwe, Ejem community in Ephraim, Alioma, and the Zekuna, Alioma Autonomous Community. So by the power conferred on me and according to the law number 004 of 2025, the state had mentioned 5 communities have been created from Ephraim Autonomous Community. They are Ephraim Autonomous Community, Ekeligwe Autonomous Community, in Ephraim Clan, Ijem Autonomous Community. In Alioma Clan is Alioma Autonomous Community and Ezekuna Alioma Autonomous Community. So you have 5 wards in Ephraim. The whole 5 wards have community of each one. And then distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my topic here today is to flag off the construction of the roads demarcating Alioma and Ephraim.
In the education sector, one of his major wins was rescuing Ebonyi State University from a state of near collapse. The institution, once battling for relevance, is now finding its footing again, a development widely applauded.
Greatest Nigeria students! Yes. I am particularly very pained because of what my eyes is seeing at this I'm pained because I joined this faculty. This place was Faculty of Education, and I joined the Department of Technology and Vocational Education here in 2007. Remember. And I never expected to meet these dilapidated and moribund buildings the way we left it early 2011, 2012. And the cause for concern, and the Vice Chancellor is the one that lured me to be here today to come and see. And I've seen it. still is living. On that sense, I've already approved a brand new faculty building here. And we're not also stopping there. Hello? We're not also stopping there. There's a lot of challenges that the students may not know, but you realize it when you graduate and leave this institution. The most important thing about you, and you need to know, is the ultimate value as a graduate of this great institution. The ultimate value is very important to the university.
In healthcare, the governor took an uncommon step, recruiting and retaining medical doctors at secondary health centers across the state, even as tertiary hospitals across Nigeria struggle to maintain staffing.
Urge our healthcare workers to uphold the highest standard of integrity and professionalism in managing these resources. On the distribution of medical equipment, our hospital cannot function effectively without adequate tools. Therefore, we are distributing modern medical equipment, including hospital beds, mattresses, patients, monitors, drip stands, and other critical machinery. So in recognition of the human resources care, we have recruited 105 healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, pharmacists, and laboratory scientists. They are already posted to all our general hospitals and doing exceedingly very well. We ensure optimal services delivery, and that's what we're happening. I'm very proud of all of them. Thank you very much.
In agriculture, he revived the Ebonyi State Hatchery and introduced a public-private partnership model to drive feed production. It's a smart move, combining job creation with agricultural innovation.
How many months? Yes,
sir.
When will you start selling?
By 3rd week of December, sir. Ready, sold out.
Do you have enough food?
Yes, enough feed, now, sir.
What of the other side?
The other side is the second pen there is also the broiler unit. Then the one at the extreme is the fullest unit, the players, and the pattern layer, sir.
How many is there? I think it's 4.
Four units, 4 pens. First A and B is for boilers. Then the third and the fourth one is for layers.
Did you study everything?
Sir?
Did you study everything?
No, what I did is computer science, but I have a little farm where I do coaching.
Are you a consultant, sir?
No, sir, I'm a coach attendant, sir. I'm a coach attendant. I sent to the sir.
Government paying you?
Yes, sir.
Which one where?
I'm from Edo State, but I'm married to Ebonyi. We go to the side, sir.
Now let's talk infrastructure, an area every Ebonyian sees and feels. Under Francis Ogbonna Nwifuru, several abandoned streets in Abakaliki urban were reconstructed, but it didn't stop there. He's actively pursuing rural road connectivity, including 24-kilometer Ezulo-Ezago Road, 26-kilometer Ogbaganwofe Road, 23-kilometer Ngbo-Niger-Sem Road, linking Ebonyi State to Enugu State. Road projects are also visible across Izi local government area and other local government areas, changing the rural transport narrative. In housing, the 50-unit Ofurekwe displaced persons home is a bold humanitarian initiative. There's also ongoing work on the Izo estate in Ishelu local government area and the Nkwego workers village, both promising modern housing solutions. When it comes to security, there's been a remarkable drop in communal clashes and violent reprisals. Observers say the governor's quiet diplomacy and people-first policies have helped restore calm in many flashpoints. The era of fear and political treatment of opposition appears to have significantly reduced, but it hasn't been all smooth. One of the biggest concerns under Governor Nwifuru is the issue of contracts and contractors. Reports say over 360 contracts have allegedly been awarded since his inauguration. However, the governor himself has publicly complained not once but twice about the slow pace of work. And why is that? Because many of the contractors are allegedly political appointees, their spouses and close associates, from House of Assembly members, commissioners, SSA to retired power brokers. And the result? Many uncompleted projects, slow community road delivery, and the modern school projects still crawling. Worse still, instead of formally requesting variations or raising flags with the government, some contractors are said to be quietly blaming the governor for underpayment. It's a system that has unfortunately clipped the wings of a well-meaning administration. Another major issue confronting Ebonyans today is the crude and thuggish revenue collection system. All over Abakaliki and major towns, citizens complain of extortion in the name of tax or revenue enforcement. Thugs acting as revenue agents are said to harass, intimidate, and assault traders and motorists, a reality that tarnishes the image of the Nwifuru administration. To be fair, many believe the governor is not aware of the extent, or perhaps too gentle to use iron fist where needed. But one thing is certain, this is not the Governor Nwifuru we know. It does not reflect the values he has shown as a compassionate and development-driven leader. As Governor Nwifuru clocks 2 years in office, there is no denying he has recorded important milestones in education, healthcare, infrastructure, and peace building. His people's charter of needs remains a well-intentioned plan, but for this dream to fully mature, he must mix good intentions with action, discipline where needed, and stop trying to put powdered milk in everyone's mouth. Because in the end, you cannot please everyone. So what do you think? Has Governor Nwifuru done well so far? Are the contractors dragging him back? What would you advise him to do differently in the next 2 years? Let's discuss in the comments. Your voice matters, and here at Ebonyi People TV, we amplify that voice.